let's talk about, before we get to the product you guys have built, I think there's a strategy, which maybe we'll call a little bit of alpha for people who, whether you have wealth or you're aspiring to kind of reach financial security and financial freedom, buy, borrow, die. Right? Like that is the quintessential strategy of rich people. Describe like how this strategy works in the traditional world.
So basically, the main alpha in finance is you want to buy what you think is the best savings asset, which, I think you and me and a lot of people believe is Bitcoin. You never want to sell your Bitcoin. That's what you mentioned. The first rule of your Bitcoin is to never sell your Bitcoin. If you sell an appreciating asset, you lose exposure to its upside. And two, you have taxable consequences, which is why rich people, wealthy people have been doing this against real estate and equities for decades. And now Bitcoiners are able to do that too, because Bitcoin is appreciating at 50% compounded. If you can borrow at 5% against your Bitcoin, not only do you capture that spread between the upside and the interest rate, you also don't face the taxable consequences of selling your Bitcoin.
Because what rich people are historically doing is, let's say they buy equities, they have S&P 500 exposure, rather than sell the S&P 500 exposure to go and buy a house, a car, spend it on vacation, whatever, is they just borrow against it. And when they borrow, they're paying some interest, but to your point, they're avoiding the taxes and then they don't have to